Hey, Reg here, and welcome back to the blog. So it is day 50 of my 60-day raw food challenge. I have 10 days to go. Um, I can't say that I'm really eager for it to be over. I'm actually really kind of loving this experience and some of the things that I've discovered, about myself and about, just about myself and what I'm capable of. Some of the foods that I've discovered on my way. Last night I was just messing around. I got my hands on some organic sun-dried tomatoes. A lot of the sun-dried tomatoes I was able to find, used sulfur or sulfuric acid or whatever. But these were, an organic. These were organic. They were organic. And so I got them, and I know that they tend to be salty and they tend to have oils and stuff like that. But I was just going to use a few of them to make a red sauce. Just taking some fresh tomatoes and throwing in those sun-dried tomatoes just to give it a little bit more body. And I have to say, I made the most amazing red sauce. It was so good, and I just took like a peeler, and I with some zucchini, and I just sort of used it to scrape um, the zucchini into these really thin, like linguine slices. It was so good. Um, and Today I have a pizza party to go to. It's the university is hosting a pizza party. It's a meet and greet for the faculty and the students, and I'm down with that. Okay, whatever. They're college kids. They like pizza, so this is a way to make it interesting for them. But it also means that there's probably not going to be a lot for me to eat. So I had made myself a batch of this, red sauce with this linguine, and I left it home. In fact, I left all of my food at home today. So my day 50 is going to be a little bit of an extra challenge. I've been thinking, I feel like I've been ranting a little bit on you guys, and I feel bad about that. I feel guilty. I don't want to say I feel bad because I don't know the guilty. I don't know that I can translate this guilty feeling that I have into a negative, but I do feel guilty. But I just been ranting because it's just like all these things that you think about, things that I have been thinking about. Because I've been eating raw and this lifestyle, and people thinking about well, raw foodism is an elite, it's elitism, and I'm thinking about, man, when my people were in Africa, I bet we ate a lot of raw food. I bet there was a lot of fresh fruits and a lot of fresh vegetables when my people were in that tropical climate. And now when I think about it, culturally, I find that my people have been forced for centuries to eat basically the garbage, when we're talking about like, chitlins and stuff like that, you know, not to stereotype anybody, but when you think about the foods that we have been left with, we've been eating garbage. The instances of asthma and diabetes and heart disease in the black community is so damn high because of our awful diets. And I just imagine when we were in Africa, we were eating, you know, we were eating from the abundance of the earth, fresh fruits, vegetables, and I don't want to go into it. I don't know what the diet was, but all of that was available to us. And now it seems that that has become the diet of the elite and predominantly Caucasians around the world. And it's like, how does that happen? Look at the irony of that. And so now, Ka Sundance gets on his blog and says, well, maybe raw lifestyle isn't right for everybody, but like, that's, my people were eating that way for thousands of years until we were taken from our homeland, or before colonists came into the homeland and, segregated the populations, took the water, took the richest lands. And so you have people even in Africa, you have Africans in Africa who don't have access to food, who are starving in the most abundant country in the world, the wealthiest nation in terms of natural resources, and the same is true in South America. The brown people are starving, and white people are, living a healthy raw lifestyle and finding, enlightenment and peace and all that. And so I just want to say that is so ironic. That is crazy. I had to rant about it. So that's my rant for today, with 10 days left in my raw vegan lifestyle that, may seem crazy to people, but is probably, physiologically the closest to the diet that is right for this particular brown body. Um, and those folks whose people come from the northern climate where you didn't have all these tropical fruits, maybe you're not supposed to be eating that. I don't know, whatever. But you get where I'm coming from? You get where I'm coming from. I'm gonna let it go at that. Okay? I'm being shut out by the helicopter anyway. They're probably coming to get me. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. All love to you. And this is Reg signing out on day 50 of my 60-day raw food challenge. Peace.